Hello, everyone. It's Press to Play here again. I'm going to um, go off the beaten path again just for this video because I got this along with the McCartney albums, um, the McCartney 3 and the Band on the Run 50th Anniversary Edition. I did 2 videos on those if you want to go check those out. But I love Bob Seger. I grew up in Windsor, Ontario, right across from Detroit, and we grew up listening to Detroit radio stations, and Bob Seger was my mom's favorite artist, along with Kenny Rogers at the time. She loved their voices, and I totally agree with her. I love Bob Seger. I grew up with him. I listened to all of his albums. My brother, my sisters had all of his records, and my parents as well. But we never got this one. We never had this one, but I've heard a lot of the tracks on the radio. I did see Bob Seger a few times. I saw him way back in the late 80s on his American Storm tour, and at Cobo Hall in Detroit, in his hometown, and it was insane. It was just a phenomenal show. And that album, American Storm, is excellent. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, I think it's a brilliant album. I think it's a very solid Bob Seger album. I love almost all the tracks on it. The Ring is a masterpiece. It's used on there. American Storm, Like a Rock. It's got a lot of phenomenal, beautiful tracks on there. There's only a couple that threw me off that I didn't like too much, and then I found on YouTube a couple of B-sides that he could have put on the album that are classic Seger songs. They're very acoustic, so it's a little bit frustrating. I wish he had, replaced those couple songs I don't like. I can't remember what they are offhand. I think one was Sometimes or something, but I wish he replaced those with the other ones. It would have been, in my opinion, a perfect album. It's a very good album for the most part. So if you haven't heard American Storm, check it out. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Love Bob Seger, and I've always wanted this album. I never got it, and when I saw it on the You Discover Music website, I nabbed it, and I really hope he comes out with a box set of all of his albums. Oh my goodness, I'd be so happy. They're all remastered on 180-gram vinyl. I would die. Anyway, I'm gonna have to take. I'm a shrink wrap kind of guy. I love the shrink wrap, but I'm gonna have to take it off on this one because I do want to see the gatefold on the inside. So here we go. So the people who can't stand me keeping shrink wrap on, you'll be happy in this video because I'm going to tear it off. There we go. See, I can do it. All right. Let's take a look at the inside. I love Seger. He's a phenomenal songwriter. So kind of cool. It's got some cool images here of the band. Some notes on the concert itself and where it was recorded. And this was recorded live at Cobo Hall in Detroit, Michigan. That's where I saw him in the 80s. That's pretty cool. And so a lot of these songs were recorded in Detroit, and I think maybe Boston, if I'm right. I can't remember, but according to this, it was all recorded in Detroit. So that's pretty cool stuff. If it was, I hope it was. There's a colored variation of this. I really want the colored version of it, but it's very expensive. I just can't afford it. Comes with a nice lithograph. That's kind of cool. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band. I can't speak this morning. I really like that. Suitable for framing. I'm tempted to get that framed and put up in my music room. And let's check the vinyl. This is on Capitol Records. It looks clean. I don't see any issues with it. And that's 180-gram vinyl as well. But what an album. What a live show. Turn the Page is on there. He's got, what's the other big hit he had on here? Let's take a look. Beautiful Loser, of course. Get Out of Denver, great track. Let It Rock. Traveling Man, that's it. Beautiful Loser, Jody Girl. I love that song too. Nutbush City Limits. Great. He does great covers too. Anyway, just thought I'd share this with you. I picked this up with the McCartney albums, and I've always been a long-time Seger fan. I really hope he comes out with reissues all of his albums again in like a box set. That would be amazing. Some of his records are a little hard to get. I like the lithograph. This is kind of cool. They included that in here as well. Anyway, thought I'd share it with you. There is a colored variation if you're a Seger fan, but it's pricey, just to warn you. I think it's like an orangey kind of vinyl, but it's pretty cool looking. Anyway, if you're new to my channel, if you haven't subscribed, and if you like the content, please don't forget to subscribe and And again, if you click the bell, you'll be notified when I post new videos and stuff. Anyway, take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you in my next video. I got more McCartney and Beatle stuff coming, just so you know. I'm a little bit of a Beatle fanatic. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.